Hey everyone, it's been what, a week? I want to drop a video real quick. I don't really have much to say. I mainly wanted to see how you guys were doing. Are you making sure you're doing your 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes a day of sitting with yourself? Are you writing down what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you know, what you smell, anything? Um, are you doing the versions of me where you sit with yourself and write down all the moments that have really left a mark, and moments that you should probably address. Um, I would like to address to help moments that you want to heal, traumatic moments, not traumatic moments, anything that you want to address. Remember, I said we're gonna start from, at least I did with my younger self, and just write down all these versions of you. Like, um, when for me, I believe I brought up in the last video when my dad left was very, uh, it was a moment for me. Another would be, oh goodness, when I moved, when I moved to Chicago, things were different. People were different. you know, um, yeah. So, what's another one for me? Being cheated on numerous times by the same person. Things like that. And it doesn't always have to be so deep. It doesn't have to be deep. It's just these moments that you remember. If you remember, write it down, and we could address that. So I know that's what I'm doing. Now I will say this because I say I'm doing it right, y'all. So when I say address that, I mean like write a letter to yourself, that person that you were at that time, at that moment that situation happened, and write a letter to yourself saying, you know, um, what what would you tell that person now? Or if someone else was in that situation at that age with the same circumstances, what would you tell them? Guide yourself through that. And so I sat down, y'all, to do a letter to myself about when my dad left, I think. I'm still working on my letter. I have some things written down, but I didn't like how I started it. Like, I'm coming from it's gonna be okay, which it is, but um, it's more so I want to tell myself like how it's going to be okay, or the reason why we went through that. And to just really let yourself know that it's going to be all right on top of that. So I hope that made sense. Goodness, when I play this video, I hope I hope it makes sense. But yeah, so I kind of had, it was a standstill on my letter. I got stuck. Um, but I'm figuring it. Is that the moon? Y'all, y'all see that right there? It's Mama Luna. It's the moon. Yeah. So, uh, now that we pointed out the moon, I do want to say something though. I've been doing a lot. It's funny because I told myself I'm not doing enough, but I really have been doing a lot. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm doing that I really could talk about and like stretch it, and make exercises that we could do from it, which I probably will. But something keeps going in my eye. But yeah, so I'm doing this thing where I'm bringing more awareness to my body. It's like I'm centering myself, not just grounding, like I'm centering myself. And so what I'm doing is I'll say, there's so many different ways I'm doing this. Sometimes I'll say, I have arrived. I am here. I have arrived. I'm here. And it's like I say that to pull me out of a moment where my emotions are just rising, or like I feel like, because I'm an empath, so I can feel the energies of others, and I'm just learning how to really be able to tell my energy from someone else's. And so sometimes I'll use that, like, okay, I have arrived, I am here. I'll use that to help me. Um, Another thing that I am doing is to just bring awareness of my body. We don't bring awareness. We don't. It's almost like we take for granted our just different body parts, So, and this is just something that I came across, and I said, I think I am going to. I think I'm going to do that. And then I started doing it, and it works. It works. It helps me to meditate too. It helps me. It really brings me into a meditative state faster than usual, with no question, no guessing. Like I'm really. It just. I'll say, I am aware of my fingers. Right. I'm aware of my fingers. I smile at my fingers. And then what happens is I don't move my hands, I don't move my fingers. I'll sit there, and when I start feeling my energy, like for me it'll like tingle and vibrate. Once I start feeling that, it's like, okay, I smile at my fingers. Like, okay, I feel you. That's my energy, right? And then I'll move to another body part. I could say my heart. I could say my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth, my throat, my chest, my lungs, my stomach, my toes. And you could start from the top and go all the way down. And it really gets your thoughts from just running away from you. You're more focused on yourself, and it just brings me to a place where it's so much easier for me to meditate. Like after that, I could just sit there, and whether I'm playing different frequencies and meditation music or whatever, or I'm just sitting there, it's like I'm able to more so connect with myself. So that's another thing that I'm doing, and I thought that was very awesome. um you could say something like, we'll take it with the heart. Like, I'm aware of my heart. I'm aware of my heart. I smile to my heart. I am sorry for neglecting you. 'Cause heart, baby, I am sorry for neglecting you. Um, Now I am home to you, and I will take good care of you. You know, I'm sorry for neglecting you. Now I am home to you, and I will take care of you. And I feel like you could also put that in your letter to yourself too. We really need to tell ourselves this. Like, it's okay. I'm here now. And that's where the I have arrived, I am here comes from. I have arrived. I am here. It's okay. I will take care of you now. Before, I didn't feel like I was taking care of me. I wasn't taking care of me. I wasn't taking care of you, little Jen, you know. Um, but I'm here now. I've arrived. I'm here. We got this. Um, I've been, let's see, what else have I been doing? So I've been doing a lot of more meditation. I'm more, more, more meditation. I'm getting up even earlier in the morning. Um, I'm writing down all my thoughts. I'm sitting with my thoughts a lot more. Like today, I had a breakthrough, and I'm actually going to write that down and probably do that as my letter, my first official start to finish letter after this video. And it's really about me feeling unworthy. And it makes sense because when I looked at all the versions of me, I stopped. Like, I'm going to keep going, but I'm like, okay, this is a lot of me's that I need to address, so let me go ahead and address this, and then I could pick back up. But when I looked at what pops up a lot, and where it comes from, is like, mm, so I have a pattern of feeling unworthy. Can y'all believe that? Me? What? Listen, growing up, when I Not when I first got to Chicago, but after a while, I used to be walking around like, do you know who I am? I, I really walked around like that. I even said that to a few people, like, you know who I am? Like, I lost that somewhere. But, like, I lost that somewhere. So now, it's like, where did that go? How did that happen? I need that back. You know who I am. And it's not to say like I'm better than you. It's to say you gotta come correct, man. Like, especially now, the me now. Like, I done put in like all these versions of me and all the things that I did to protect myself and to get to where I am now, and to have to go through all of that and experience it so I can release it. Oh no. Yeah. Do you know who I am? I ain't for play. Like, this ain't this. I ain't one of them. No. But yeah, it's yeah, you gotta. I really do have this thing now. It's like, do you know who I am? But I've had to say that to myself. It's like when I'm saying it, I'm also saying it to myself. I have to remind myself, like, you're not those emotions. You're experiencing them. You're observing them, really. You're really observing them. You're watching your avatar experience these so you could have an understanding. But that's not who you are. You're not your emotions. You're way more than that. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I could probably say a few more things because I've really just been doing a lot of solar plexus meditations. It's like for confidence. Um, I've been. I gotta really start looking at the phone more, and I really have to come outside. Look, like I don't know. I gotta prepare better when I do these videos. This was like I said I was gonna do it yesterday. It was so windy yesterday here in Georgia. It was like You see that? Well, okay. Let's see. Let's do this. You see that? It's missing. Why? The wind. It was the wind. The wind took that off. It was that windy. So I was not coming outside. And then it got the temperature dropped. It was cold. Like today, it's not so bad. The sun is out. But so I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and come sit outside and turn the phone on. Like, I gotta make a video. So, but yeah, just keep on, you guys. Don't give up. Keep going. Like I said, I even took a break with writing myself a letter. I didn't even finish it. So it's okay to take a break. You don't have to pound it out right then and there. Just keep working on it. Keep meditating on it. Keep sitting with yourself, and then write what comes to mind. Anything. Just anything. You'll see. I'm telling you, it's working. If you're not a writer, record yourself talking. Like today, I didn't write down after I meditated and prayed, but I there are some things that came up. I'm telling you, it just made me feel so much better. When I tell you I had a breakthrough, I did. I had a breakthrough. Like, I am so worthy. I am so worthy. When I write it down into words, I'll be able to. I'll make a video on it. I do better when I have lesson plans. This spur of the moment, I don't know. Maybe I'll get better with it. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, I just wanted to drop a video to check in on you, make sure that you're still with me on your 20 minutes a day, at least 20 minutes a day, sitting with yourself. And if you're doing versions of me, to let you know, hey, I'm still doing it. I'm still here, right? All right. Have a great day. I love you guys. And one step at a time, babies.